Good morning, my day two of Vihear. I told you I was going to play with puppies today.
I told you I was going to play with puppies today. And look at these two. Hey, look at these two. Hey. 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 Hi, buddy.
Look at these adorable faces. Puppies! How can you resist puppies? Look at that face. Look at that face. Oh, yes. Oh, these guys are vicious. Look at the viciousness. Going to get something to eat now. Talk to you guys later. All right, we're now in a different part of town. Seng Live seemed to know where she was going. She kept saying, turn here, go here. I guess I have to trust her on that. I told her I just need two requirements right now. That is a nice coffee and food. It's the only thing I'm looking for. It looks like a market area up ahead. And you can never go wrong there. Yeah, nice building. So this must be like the, I would say the central part of town. I believe typically where most of the big markets are located everywhere. Not too far of a walk from our hotel. And yeah, still haven't seen a tuk-tuk. I'm telling you, I think there are no tuk-tuks in Preah here. So if anybody's looking to enter a new business market and you have some money to invest, maybe come here, invest in a few tuk-tuks. Because right now the only way to get to anywhere you would want to go is either by private car, which is really expensive, or on a motorbike, which is pretty dangerous. So you have your choice. Probably will wind up taking a motorbike though to the temple later, because I'm not going. The private car costs anywhere from $60. That is in a shared car with up to 4 people. And that's $60 total, not each person. So like if you had 4 people, that would only be $20 each. That would be reasonable, but since there's only 2 of us, that does not seem reasonable to me. They also go all the way up to $110 for a private luxury car for the day. That's for the whole day. But still, that's a little ridiculous. I'm not going to pay that. Obviously, my cheapness is well known, I think, on this channel. But she keeps saying something about $5 for her, $5 for me. I don't know if that's the temple admittance fee, which I have a feeling it might be. So I'm going to check it out later and see if I can get a set price for everything, the transportation, how much I need to get in, or to get into the site to look at the temple, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'll get into all that. Yep, just as I suspected, it's a market. It is a market. And although I do love sugarcane juice, that is not iced coffee. As I told her, that is what I required. Oh yeah, this is a good area here. This is the good stuff, people. Look at it. Look it up ahead. Yeah, you can see the crowds, you can see the stalls. And I guess she is stopping to get something, so let me go figure this out and I'll talk to you in a minute. Alright, she got her sugarcane juice issue figured out. Actually get it in a plastic bottle here with a cap and everything. Bag of ice. And a straw. Pretty cool. Alright, so we are in the heart of this market. in town. It is what you would expect. All the staples are here. The meat, the fruit, the vegetables, of course, chickens, fish, all the stuff. All the stuff. Ooh, look at them giant catfish, man. Things are huge. There's some big catfish. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Salou back in Siem Reap. Thin little walkways, all the people, motos pressing for their space while you're walking. You gotta love it. All right, so here we are. Sun's barely up, just past. It's about 7:30 right now, I would think. I guess we're gonna stop and eat here. Sounds like good to me. All right, guys. It's now early afternoon, about 12:30. I figured we're just waiting here for a ride to show up. Should be soon. So I thought I'd run down the prices from the video you saw yesterday for Vihear day 1. I realize I failed to mention any other prices, and I know some of you guys really like to hear how much things are. So the noodle dishes I had when we first got into town, those big bowl of noodles and vegetables and broth and meat, those are $2 each. That included a water for each of us. The grilled chicken we had a little bit later, kind of a half-second dinner, if you will. Those were $1.50. You got 2 pieces of chicken that they chopped up for you, and a bowl of rice. They put them in styrofoam containers. If you didn't want to eat it there, we went back to the hotel and ate. So yeah, $1.50 for that. We just shared one because we had just eaten the those big bowl of noodles, but the smell of the chicken was too much for me, so had to get something to snack on. Our minivan here was only $7 per way per person, so $14 round trip, $28 for both of us. We will be leaving tomorrow morning at 7:30 to go back. The best part was this place here. There it is. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Where am I? Ah, there it is, Soka Home. There it is, Soka Home right here on Street 62. It's right between where the van comes into town, drops people off, and right up there, past those arches, right there, that is the highway. Takes you in and out of town. So it's a good location. I got it through booking.com. 2 people, 2 nights, $24. And you saw from the last video, you saw the views. We're the only room up there. It's great. The room is standard, nothing spectacular, but the view is great. The people here are really nice. And as you can see, they also have a wing right there, office, a little store. You can get drinks, something to snack on. So yeah, really nice, really cheap too. Not a bad little way to spend a couple days, little mini vacation. If you go down here, see where that blue building is down there, between here and there, you can find any number of stores, restaurants. They have clothing stores, laundromats. Yeah, you can find anything you need just by walking a little way. So it's a good thing. Plans have changed for today. Come to find out, I'll explain this the best I can. We don't have enough time to go to the temple, which is where I wanted to go, but we don't have time to do that and also get to where we need to go to see Seng Lai's relatives, which is the main reason we came here for Chumben. It's a time when Khmer people get together with their families. That was just a minor communication problem. You know, not understanding the language. She kept saying, you know, she has family in Vihear, Vihear. So that's why I booked a trip here to Vihear. Come to find out, she meant Vihear is not only the name of this town, but it's also the name of the whole province in this area. So basically, she wasn't incorrect. She does have family in Vihear, but they live in a village that's about 40 to 45-minute drive out of the town that we are in. So we have to get a separate car, which is what we're waiting on now. It's going to take us there. She gets to visit her family for a few hours and do her thing with them, and then we come back. However, that's not going to leave us enough time to make a late afternoon nightly run to the temple, because we have to go to bed early because our minivan leaves for Siem Reap tomorrow at 7:30, and we have to walk to meet it at the place where it dropped us off. So we'll have to be there and get up and moving about 6:30. It only takes like 20 minutes to walk back to where the van dropped us off, but as we found out coming here, if you want a seat that you like, you're best to be one of the first ones on the van and pick the seat you want. So that is what we plan to do. Anyways, no big deal. I'll get back up here. Here's the roundabout, little statue in the roundabout there. Pretty cool. That's the back. I'll try to get some video tonight, because that is it's all lit up. I noticed last night, really nice, and hopefully I can get across the highway around the other side and get some video of that for you guys. It's really nice. I will say this, I think some people would really love Vihear. I do. It's quiet. Like I said in my first video, it's sleepy, and that was not an insult at all. I just meant it has a low-key, non-touristy vibe to it. I saw 2 foreigners since I've been here. They were both on motorcycles, both with fully loaded with backpacks and all their gear. Pretty sure just passing through. They're going to drive their motorbikes up to the temple themselves, I'm assuming. But that's it. Nobody really seems to speak English like they do in Siem Reap, which is fine. Which is another reason why I think some people would really like it here. As I said, as I've been saying, no tuk-tuks. And I know some people get really upset in Siem Reap because they say every 5 minutes or 5 feet sometimes, everybody's asking them, you know, do you want a tuk-tuk? Do you want a tuk-tuk? And that upsets some people. Sometimes they get upset about that. So they would not have to worry about that here. So far, I've not had anybody ask about buying things. No aggressive sales tactics. The thing that came closest to that was when we first got off the van. When we got here, that is where the van stops every day, or frequently. I'm assuming everybody knows that. That's where all the touts were, as we call them. Touts are simply the people that have services they want to offer you. As soon as you get off the van, they're surrounding you. Do you want a motorbike to go here? I got a car, I'll take you to the temple. $60, we can negotiate $60. And they're very adamant, even after you say no, because they think it's a negotiation. And I was just like, no, I need to get to my hotel, and then I'll figure out the plan from there. They asked where I was staying. They said they knew where it was, but guaranteed me he could take me to one that was much nicer. And I was like, no, I'm all set. I already got this one all set. I'm good. But yeah, other than that, nobody bothers you. Nobody's asking you to buy anything. And I think some people would really like that. Hello! Nobody. So I think some people would really like that, because it's quiet, it's laid back. Everything's just about as affordable as it is in Siem Reap. We ate at the market earlier. That was a really good deal. $1.25 for, again, a big bowl of noodle soup and 2 waters. $2.50 for both of us. That was a really, really good meal. So yeah, but for me, I have nothing bad to say about the town, but I prefer the more hustle and bustling vibe that I'm used to in Siem Reap. I like visiting here. I've been very relaxed. Get that big old balcony to myself. I can go out there and sit, just stare down below, watching the people go back and forth. Watch some Khmer TV, which is, I don't have a TV in my apartment, so I haven't watched any TV since I've been here, so that was really eye-opening. I don't know what's going on half the time, but it's entertaining. So yeah, I would say it's definitely worth coming here. If you want a nice place to relax and chill out, eat some good food, and not do much of anything, you should definitely come here for a few days. Recharge your batteries. Think it'll do you good. But as far as would I live here, I would say no. I wouldn't want to live here. I think boredom would set in too fast, and like I said, getting around by motorbike with no helmet is not a way I would want to go. Everything is fairly close for the things you need, but to get to anywhere bigger, I was told there is a supermarket here somewhere. Of course, I'm not going to have time to go explore the entire town, but I heard there's a supermarket, and there isn't an area that has a lot of the bigger businesses. But to get there, of course, it's like 1.5 miles, I think, from where I'm at. So to get there, you should probably take a motorbike, and I don't want to do that. And to think that every time I needed something like a major purchase, I would have to do that. I don't know. I just wouldn't live here is what I'm saying. But I have nothing negative to say about it, if that makes sense. Of course, I'm just making a comparison. If this was the first place, if I had landed here and this was the first place I went, I might feel differently, not knowing about Siem Reap or Phnom Penh, but that didn't happen, so there's no sense in dealing with hypotheticals. Definitely loving it here. Probably should have stayed one more night I should have known better than to trust a timetable. Things move a little different here. But that's all right. I'm sure I'll be back at some point because, like I said, the border, it's right on the border of Thailand, and I do want to go see that. When you're at the temple, you can actually go to the border and check out the army, the little army outpost they have there guarding the temple. So that sounds pretty cool. But we came here originally just so she could spend Chum Ben with her family, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Should still be interesting. It's a really small village outside of town, so that'll be an experience for me. I can walk around, check it out. I'll show you guys when I get there. All right, I'll sign off for now. Talk to you soon. Now guys, we're almost to our destination, where Seng's daughter lives. We stopped here, little pit stop along the way. We have other passengers, of course. We dropped them off. Just stores. We're here at a crossroads. Over here we have a nice little store if you need to purchase something to eat or drink to continue your trip. Yeah. Not sure exactly where we are, but that's all right. Everybody else seems to know. So I guess that's what's important. I do see a sign up here. Let me see what the sign says. Obviously have dogs there. Oh nope, that's just a turn sign indicating. Yeah, it just indicates the turn up here. There's a ride. The car only costs $5 per person per way, so $10 there, $10 back. Oh, we're getting ready to go, so I'll talk to you guys later. Finally made it to our destination for a few hours. This is a village called Sroheim. Yes, I believe I'm saying that correctly. I asked that poor guy there like 5 times. Sroheim. And here we are at the homestead. Look at the kittens. Oh, look at the kittens. Oh, kitties. Kitties. Oh, the dogs barked at first, but they're fine. Dogs are good. We have some chickens going on. This is nice here. It's really nice and peaceful. Got a lot of trees. So there in the back there, you got all that nice foliage. You got the homesteads. Yeah. This is where Seng calls home. Well, now it's Siem Reap, but obviously this is where she was previously. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. The dog's still kind of wary of me. I mean, you know, so is everybody else. They see the strange foreign dude over here. Don't know what to say. Hello. Hello. This is nice back here. Hey, we got things growing. Yeah. Nice. Oh, got something cooking back there. You know that's going to be good. So this will be the culmination, I guess you could say, of our trip. We'll go back in a couple hours. Like I said, we got to get up early and go back to Siem Reap. That's like another 3.5 hour drive in a minivan. But it's all right. One of the last comments on my last video was, hurry up and get back. The dog may be ringing your doorbell, and it occurred to me that might be more true than he thinks, because I can't remember if the dog was under my bed before we left. I can't remember. I didn't think to check. We were heading down to meet the bus, or to meet the man, and I can't remember the dog. I don't know if we're gonna come home and find out he tore out the rest of that screen and made a mess in the room trying to get out before they came up and opened it, or not. Yeah, but that's all right. Anyway, this is really nice here. Look at it. Got the sun over there coming, about to set pretty soon. You got dogs, you got cats, you got chickens, you got everything you need. So this is it, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.